Hi everyone, Francine Hernandez here with Your Daily Practice, and I am doing our latest Pilates and Layers video on back extension. Back extension is an important part of everybody's exercise and workout routine, but it can be a little bit intimidating for people if they do not feel like they have the strength in their back to properly execute some of the movements. So today we're going to work on a very basic upper back emphasized thoracic extension, and then I'll show you how to layer it to make it a little bit more challenging. Back extension is indicated for osteoporosis. It's a very safe movement of the spine, but there are different conditions where back extension is contraindicated, so make sure that you do check with your health provider or physical therapist before you try this exercise if you have a back condition. So we're going to come down onto the mat, prone or on your stomach. And the first thing that you want to think about with the back extension is that even though we're not going to initiate with the glutes, there is going to be a little bit of glute involvement in the exercise because your hip is in a bit of extension. Do not, however, squeeze the glutes to come up. The second thing you want to think about is in any of these variations, you don't want to go up so high that you're letting your abdomen hang out and there's a sharp, you can see, like 90-degree angle in my back. Doesn't feel so good. So even though I can get up nice and high, it's not so safe on my lower back and my abdominals are down towards the floor, right? So we don't want to do either one of those things. So that's what not to do. Let's start with a good safe extension. What to do. So we're going to start with the arms on the floor, and as you press the forearms into the mat, you're going to just gently engage the abdominals. So you can think about bringing the belly button up towards the back, or you can think about pulling your abdominals and lower ribs up away from the floor. And we're still wanting to lengthen through the upper chest towards the wall in front of you. You can see I don't have that sharp degree of angle in my back. My arms are stabilizing. This exercise is often called Sphinx in yoga, but we use it in Pilates as well. And then we can come right back down. Let's try that again. We're going to lift up, roll the shoulders back, a little bit of abdominal work. We're trying to relax through the legs and keep that nice curvature in the low back without that harsh angle. And then coming right back down. So that's a nice basic extension exercise, working the erector spinae. If you have a foam roller around, one of my very favorite exercise tools, as you know by now, a wonderful back extension can be assisted with this tool. So you're going to place your arms back on top of the foam roller with the palms facing down. And I like it right below the elbow. Then the legs are back about hip distance apart, and I'm going to go down towards the floor. Now when I inhale, again, I'm thinking about floating the abdomen and the ribs away from the floor, and the foam roller is going to assist in my back extension. So I'm lengthening through the upper body, through the front of the body, and shortening those back extensors, meaning I'm engaging those muscles. And you may see that my triceps are working as well. And then I'm going to go right back down. And again, tops of the feet stay on the floor, an extension through the spine, and then pressing back down. And repeat, lifting up, away from the floor, and back down. Another variation with this is placing the hands on the foam roller, lift up a little bit less, and then straighten and bend the elbows, and we're starting to work a little bit more concentrated in the thoracic spine and the upper spine. So even though I'm not coming up as high, I'm still in that back extension, and I'm trying to work those shoulder blades and all the muscles around there to work that scapular stabilization, and then coming back down. So you can push the foam roller away, and our last layer is going to be with the theraband. And this is one of my favorite exercises. I call it 4-part back extension because there's 4 parts. So we're going to hold the band out in front. I'm going to shimmy back a little bit. My legs are on the floor, even if you can't see them. And when we start the exercise, the nose is hovering over the mat, and I'm holding the band out in front. From here, I'm going to inhale to lift up. And again, it's a modest extension of my spine. Exhale, I'm going to pull my arms back, and the band comes underneath my face. Inhale, press the arms forward. I haven't dropped down yet. Exhale, and then lower down towards the floor. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears as my elbows go back. And press forward on that second breath, and then lower right back down. And last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, pull back. Maybe you come up a little bit higher. And inhale, press forward. Try not to go down yet. And then exhale and lower down. Whew. You can definitely feel that in the back and in the arms. After back extension, it's nice to round the spine. So you can come up, bring your legs forward. And you can use your foam roller for this as well. Hands on top of the foam roller feels really nice to stretch, either in a flat back position or a little bit more rounded, and rest the spine. And then come all the way up. So it's really important to work those back extensors, the back of the body, just as much as it is to work the front of the body. So make sure you don't leave it out in your workout routine. If you're an instructor, I hope you try those layers in your next class. And if you're a student at home practicing, I hope you integrate it into your own daily practice. Bye.